All right, guys. So this case with Alex Jones and The Onion, the satirical news website that supposedly bought Infowars, is getting crazy. So Alex Jones just this morning filed this emergency motion to disqualify Global Tetrahedron's LLC bid. So Global Tetrahedron, just so you're following along right now, is the parent company of The Onion, the satirical news website that is kind of like the Babylon Bee, but they're the woke leftist version. Well, he filed this motion to disqualify their bid. And we were speculating last week on exactly how much their bid was compared to this other company who bid on the media company Infowars. And at the time I said it's probably a lot less because the other company that was bidding on Infowars was affiliated in some way with Alex Jones. But of course, he can't own any of it because if he owns anything, the courts are just going to take it away because he supposedly owes $1.4 billion to the family of the Sandy Hook shooting. But we now have a number on exactly how much less The Onion's bid was compared to First United American Company. So First United American Companies was the other company that was bidding on Infowars. And I want you to see right here. This is the actual filing. Alex Jones actually provided a Google Drive link to this PDF. And here in a little bit, I'm going to show where Elon Musk got involved. And then there's a very good explanation by Harrison Smith, one of the personalities on Infowars. And he talks about this whole situation is like House of Cards. And he kind of goes through step by step what's going on. He talks about the Elon thing. But right here, before we get into all that, I want to show you what the bids were. Right here, it says attached here to as Exhibit 3 is a true and correct copies of FUAC's initial bid. So the FUAC is the other company that's bidding against The Onion, okay? Which the trustee determined as a qualifying bid. Attached here to as Exhibit 4 is a true and correct copy of The Onion's initial bid, which the trustee also determined was a qualifying bid. Okay, so this is an auction. You have supposedly two qualifying bids. FUAC's initial bid was $1.2 million. So this company, the other company bidding against Onion, their first bid was $1.2 million. And The Onion's was $1 million, but that's not all. There were no other qualified bids for the online live auction that was scheduled for November 13th, 2024. And then this is where it gets crazy. After receiving the initial bids, the trustee and Transon decided to scrap the live auction and conduct a secret final and best bid process without court approval and contrary to the sale order. FUAC's final and best bid was $3.5 million for all of the assets. So all of the assets at Infowars would go to First United American Companies, okay? $3.5 million. Own Infowars outright, all of the assets. So what was The Onion's bid in response? Well, The Onion's final bid was $1,750,000 for all the assets. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I just did some quick calculations on my phone, and it looks like The Onion's bid was exactly half of what the other company's was, yet they gave the winning bid to The Onion. So how is that an auction? So this is the whole contention with this situation. So The Onion's bid, way less. This other company that is affiliated with Alex Jones in some way, although he doesn't own any of the company, they offered double. They want to keep all these assets, yet the bid was given to The Onion. And also, I mean, it just gets crazier. So apparently at this court hearing with this judge, Elon Musk, some of his lawyers were there. This is an article from the Daily Mail. It says, Alex Jones reveals Elon Musk saved Infowars from being sold to The Onion. Alex Jones has declared the cavalry is here as attorneys for Elon Musk. X jumped in to help put a temporary pause on the sale of his controversial Infowars to The Onion. The satirical news publication said the bid was sanctioned by the families of Sandy Hook Elementary victims who won a $1.4 billion defamation lawsuit. But a federal judge has questioned the secretive bidding process, with Jones believing it gives him a chance to reclaim his outlet. Lawyers for Musk-owned social media outlet filed a notice of appearance in Jones's bankruptcy case on Thursday. The filing doesn't specify why they've appeared, merely that they want to become an interested party in the case and wants to receive all relevant documentation. Jones reveled in the news in a broadcast on X Sunday evening, believing that the cavalry is here to rescue Infowars. Now, that could definitely be the case, but it also could be the case that some of these lawyers for the Sandy Hook families are going after his social media accounts, and they want X possibly to turn over Alex Jones's social media accounts. Because when they are going after Alex Jones, they want everything. They want the whole kit and caboodle. They want to ruin Alex Jones, and that is not hyperbole, let me tell you. I mean, it's absolutely just terrible what they are doing to him. And I know there's a lot of people that say, well, what Alex Jones said about the Sandy Hook situation is terrible. And it's just like, listen, man, when you slap a guy with a $1.4 billion defamation settlement that he has to pay, and, you know, he can't declare bankruptcy on that settlement. He doesn't have the money to pay $1.4 billion. That's an insane amount of money. And he's basically an indentured servant the rest of his life. He's losing his business. He can't really own anything whatsoever. I mean, you can feel any way you want about Alex Jones and what he said, but I think most people can agree that's kind of an insane amount of money to force a guy to turn over when he doesn't have it, okay? It's more of to send a message and to silence the guy. I don't think that is under contention. Now, what he did or didn't do, that's under a lot of contention. Also, as well, the whole legal process surrounding his case was shady at best, with the judges and the lawyers kind of on the same track, just looking to slam this guy, kind of hindering his legal process the entire way. It was pretty shady. But this is what Alex Jones said. I was told Elon is going to be very involved in this, Jones said. Elon Musk understands these basic fundamentals that more people need to understand. He also believes Donald Trump, who Jones has also expressed support for in the past, is equally outraged by what's happened to Jones. The cavalry is here and Trump is pissed, he says. And then it goes into this video kind of talking about Harrison Smith, this other Infowars host, who posted a video to X. I'm going to pop to that really quick. This is the video that Harrison Smith posted, and it's a very good explanation of what's going on with this whole situation, kind of from a first-person perspective. Take a look.
Folks, if you are not watching Alex Jones right now, you are missing out. So I'm gonna give you a brief recap. You are missing out on the greatest real-world drama taking place right now. This is real-life Game of Thrones, House of Cards shits, folks. Okay, they got caught rigging the auction. They got caught rigging the auction of Infowars. Infowars.com is back up because the judge has blocked the order. He didn't even know the auction was going on. It was totally fraudulent. They have apparently been caught lying to the judge. The people involved were tricked or strong-armed into letting the auction go forward, even though it was completely illegal. So now those people have flipped on the other people and are like, we didn't know this was illegal. You know, we'll tell you everything. We'll tell you how it went down. So they're flipping on him. It is now under potentially criminal investigation, potentially federal investigation. That's the rumor, at least for now. So the fraudulent hoax takeover of Infowars that shut us down yesterday while I was in the middle of a sentence has now been undone, could reverse on them. Apparently Trump is involved. Elon Musk's lawyers were at the hearing yesterday because it has to do with them trying to take Alex Jones's name and his personal Twitter account. And so, you know, Elon is like invested in it because it'll set precedent about using lawfare to remove people's, you know, force X to sign over their personal accounts. It's completely insane. And the people that have been putting Infowars through fraudulent and rigged show trials for the last 2 years could be facing some trials of their own in the very near future. They picked the wrong fight, folks.
So indeed, I believe they did pick the wrong fight. I mean, this thing has been going on for a while, and it's just been a back and forth. Like every week I'm hearing that InfoWars is going to be shut down. It's shutting down. And it's like Alex Jones escapes with the skin of his teeth every single time, because when you look at who is going after him, these are serious folks that just want to grind him to a pulp, and it's absolutely insane. And then you have a secret auction going on, an auction that was online that this one company won, so they took it offline, and they basically negotiated a private sale between the Onion and I believe it was the trustee that's looking over the sale of his company or whatever. I don't know. And then the Onion buys it for half the price, and then they find that out and a jail halts. I mean, it's just complete bananas. But through this whole process, Alex Jones is he's getting fit. Yes, this is Alex Jones. Apparently, he has lost 45 pounds. Before I close out this video, I just wanted to show this to you guys because, he is using this time to, get back to the basics. He was as a host on InfoWars, as the owner or the top dog on InfoWars. I'm sure, he made quite a bit of money. He lived high on the hog, and he's probably using this time where things might be a little bit more tight, using this time to exercise, get more fit. And here's him with his personal trainer who talks about him losing 45 pounds. Take a look.
All right, so it's November 17th. It's been 78 days since we started September 1st with Alex Jones and this workout regimen we got him on. So far, today, he's lost 45 pounds. Now, to give you some perspective on how much that is, 45 pounds. This is how much weight that was inside of that body that is now gone.
It's crazy.
Let's go.
And it ain't no
good for you,
just
Alex.
kicking my ass. That's a lot. Yeah.
Let's go. So Alex Jones kicking butt. There's a lot of people who have a soft spot for Alex Jones because he is really, like I said before, the godfather of this movement, of really taking a microscope to government institutions, to the elite, what's really going on. Most people walk around, their lives, and they go about their lives, and they don't really look at these systems that surround them. And, a lot of times you can't really fault them for that because people have other things to worry about. They don't want to worry about these mundane things and how the system works and maybe what a politician might be doing to get one over on you. But Alex Jones was that guy, and he made people care about it. And he did it in such an entertaining way that a lot of people have a soft spot for Alex Jones, as do I. I don't watch him now as much as I used to, but I will always have an immense amount of respect for Alex Jones for being really the OG of the movement. And I really hope he comes out on top with this InfoWars fight. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Onion attempting to buy InfoWars and getting caught? Or the trustee or Onion? I don't know if they colluded together or what happened. But it's a crazy situation. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about all this. Like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. But until then, I will see you on the next one.